What if I tell you the reason that you burned out, unmotivated, and stuck isn't because you're lazy or you're not trying hard enough, but it's because your brain is working against you? Today, I'm going to show you how to stack your brain using two powerful techniques. One is micro goals and dopamine stacking to break free from burned out and rediscover your motivation. And trust me, once you understand this, how this work, you'll never look at productivity the same way again. Let me tell you something. Okay, burned out is everywhere. It's a silent epidemic and it's destroying our energy, creativity, and the ability to stay focused. Think about it. How many times have you started the day already exhausted, tired? You look at your to do list, and instead of feeling motivated, you feel paralyzed, overwhelmed. That's because burnout doesn't just happen overnight, it builds up slowly. Let me tell you why. Constantly being plugged in, checking emails, scrolling, staying late, answering messages, taking care of the kids, doing washing dishes, cooking, and so on, juggling with million responsibilities at once, setting massive goals but feeling overwhelmed before you actually even starting. So what's the result of all that? We shut down. Our productivity crashes. We start procrastinating. We all been doing that. We lose the energy to do even the things that we once loved. Sound familiar? I know I've been there. Well, here's the good news. You can reverse that cycle. And it all starts with a simple shift. Most people think the only way to overcome burnout is by pushing harder. They tell themselves, I just need to be more disciplined. I need to work harder, longer hours. I should just tough it out. But here's the truth. Burnout isn't about working too much. It's about working against your brain natural motivational system. So, have you ever asked yourself what's the real problem? Well, here's the answer. We take on a huge, overwhelming task that feel impossible to start. We don't get enough quick wins to feel engaged. Our brains doesn't get enough dopamine to stay motivated. That's when that's where the micro goals in dopamine stacking comes in. Sounds interesting? Well, here I'm gonna tell you what it is. Okay, let's talk about micro goals. Okay, instead of looking at your day as a massive mountain to climb, imagine breaking it down into tiny, easy steps. For example, instead of saying, I need to write a 10-page report, say, I need to write one sentence. I'll brainstorm for 5 minutes. I outline the first section. Sound ridiculously right? But here's the science behind and why it works. Every time you complete a small task, your brain releases dopamine. You feel good about yourself. The chemical that makes you feel motivated and accomplished. And guess what? When your brain gets that little dopamine boost, it wants more. So you complete another micro goal, then another, and before you know it, you're in motion. Boom. Now you feel motivated, you feel good about yourself, you're getting things done. Oh my God, you're different attitude about the day. Small wins rewire your brain for productivity. They turn overwhelm into momentum. And that's where the key is. Okay? Okay, dopamine stacking is a different thing. It's how to turn productivity into a game. Micro goals are powerful on their own. But if you really want to supercharge your motivation, you need to pair them with dopamine stacking. That is the key, guys. Okay? A technique that makes work feel fun and rewarding. Let me tell you how it works. Okay? Make sure you write some notes. Complete a micro goal. Your brain gets dopamine hit. Boom. There's a burst of motivation. Second, reward yourself immediately after that. Play your favorite song. Take a sip of coffee. I know I got mine here. Do first pump of anything that makes your brain associate progress with pleasure. Okay? It's all about conditioning the brain to do the same thing. Stack the momentum. Ride the dopamine wave by jumping straight into the next micro goal. If you like leveling up with video game, like a video game, each small keeps or wins keeps you engaged and focused, okay, and excited to do the next challenge, just like a video game, okay. And this is exactly where the system of high performance and high producers stay on course, okay. Here's my personal experience with burnout and recovery, and I know you've been there too. There was a time when I was completely burned out, waking up exhausted, tired. I didn't want to get out of bed. I was pressing the snooze button, dreading to do my to-do list, feeling like I lost all the momentum. I knew I had to do something different. I wake up and say, like, man, this is enough. So I started experimenting with micro goals when I read this, okay, and started doing some research on it. At first, I made them so small they feel almost too easy. That was a given, okay? I told myself I had to work for just 2 minutes. I celebrate completing even the tiniest task. I focus on progress, not perfection. That was the key. And slowly something changed, okay? I started to feel excited about things to do again. I felt excited about cycling. I felt excited about going to the gym. I felt excited about writing again. Okay. I felt excited about doing research. Then I tried dopamine stacking. I set a goal. I completed it. I reward myself with quick wins like music, a break, a stretch. And then suddenly I felt unstoppable. It's like boom, 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 boom. Okay. Projects that have been sitting on my desk for weeks, they were done in hours. Tasks that felt overwhelming, they become easy. Burned out, gone. That's the power of this system. So here's your challenge to take action now. This is just not another productivity trick, okay? It's a brain hack, one that can completely change the way you look and feel. So I challenge you today, okay? First, pick one task that has been overwhelming for you. Second, break it down into 3 micro goals. 3, complete the first right now. Fourth, celebrate it. Give yourself dopamine boost. Yes, I did it. Oh my God, I am the best. Yes, I could do this. I must do this. I'm going to do it. I promise you, once you see how powerful this is, you'll never go back to the old way of forcing motivation. So, if you ever struggle with burnout, drop a comment down below. What strategies work for you? Tell us. Remember, we're trying to build a strong community. That's what makes the world a better place. So if you want to go even deeper and master motivation, make sure you watch the next video on power of habits and routines. Let's be burned out one micro goal at a time. Guys, I love you. Thank you for watching. Make sure you smash the like button. Make sure you follow for more. Joy the channel. God bless.